Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 30th of October to the 5th of November 2017. First of all, apologies for anybody that received my newsletter a couple of times. There was a technical glitch, but I wanted to get that out to you by Thursday, as on Thursday Jupiter met with the Sun in Scorpio and we're starting a new 12-year magical journey. So very big energy there, which will last for the next 12 years, but have a think back. What journey have you been on in the last 12 years? And if you know where Scorpio is in your chart, then that will give you some hints too. So Jupiter and the Sun meeting, that's majesty and sovereignty, that's life force energy expanded. So we're expanding into a new cycle, taking it to the next level, and it's all about our own empowerment. So very exciting news there that we can work with over the coming years. So we begin this week with Venus square Pluto. And I feel this is where we can be the master of our own emotions and take responsibility for our relationship with ourselves, which then permeates into our relations with others. So Venus in Libra, wanting to balance out those emotions, and Pluto in Capricorn, wanting to make sure that we're stood, rooted and strong, centred yet flexible. We stand in our own power and then meet others halfway in the balance. But as we head into the rest of the week, the energy gets even deeper. We head into Samhain. We head into the celebration of Halloween, which isn't horror. It isn't zombies and chainsaw massacres. It's originally about honouring the ancestors as the sun crosses over the exit point of the Milky Way, which was said to be where souls pass back to go to Source. So very sacred days coming up, where we're held between the worlds, where the realms, the veils are thin, and we can look back, we can see that we're the current expression of all of our ancestors that have walked on this earth before us. We can feel that umbilical cord connection, and we can appreciate our own lives, not from just this life perspective and measuring ourselves against others and the plastic conveyor belt that is what's sold to us as life. But we can have a look at ourselves in a continuum of where we come from, what we stand for, and what we're creating. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3-day event there, going into the deep, being held in the space and reconnecting with our longevity and our meaning. By Thursday we have the full moon in Taurus. This is always such a different energy as the sun goes through Scorpio, as everything gets deep, as we explore our shadow and our subconscious bravely. We then have the full moon come along in Taurus, the very opposite energy, to reflect back to us simplicity, life, sensuality, and love as a state of being rather than a state of need. So the full moon in Taurus there on Thursday, reminding us of presence, of self-nourishing, of being in the now and reconnecting to the heart and what matters to us. So coming so quickly after Samhain, then we should have that bigger perspective of what matters to us as far as our contribution, as far as what we represent in the world, what we're doing here, and what we've come to honour and manifest. So this, in combination with all the activity in Libra and Scorpio, we should have transcended in a way some of the limited thinking of who we are through the eyes of others, what we feel we're missing and need from others. We should have reconnected back to ourselves so that we're whole and we can stand in our own vibration to nurture the light within and to cherish the light within others. And this feeling is even more amplified by Friday, as we have Venus opposite Uranus, which is really a celebration of our individuality. So once we don't need something from other people, once we recognise ourselves and stand in our fullness, then we are open to see others in their unique fullness rather than what they represent to us. So a really good meditation for Friday, Saturday, going through the rest of the month, is to honour ourselves and to allow other people to be free to be themselves. This, I feel, is the culmination of the whole year of Jupiter in Libra, creating that space, allowing and amplifying our own inner majesty so that we can stand strong and tall and see others eye to eye, heart to heart. And finally, by the weekend, we have Bonfire Night in the UK. And I feel that if you have any negativities, if you've got anything that you're ready to let go of, as Jupiter begins to clear the way from our shadow selves, our limited selves, then you can actually visualize anything that you're ready to let go of as a firework. As you watch the fireworks, imagine that negativity or that belief that you're ready to release going up into the sky and bursting into a fiery display, returning to source. So the alchemical magic there, working with the fireworks, letting go of density, leaving space for your inner light to shine. So a very majestic week, quite gentle, deep and reconnective, with the full moon in Taurus, opposite the sun in Scorpio, taking us back to our centre, clearing a lot of debris, simplifying so that we can shine all the more brightly. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to come to me for a one-to-one reading, I'm available in London or over Skype. We can take a look at your 12-year journey. What journey have you been on, and where are you heading? Where can you harness these current energies to make soulful and resonant plans going forwards? I also have my online subscription group, which you're welcome to come and join, where we're discussing the energies as they happen, according to our own birth charts, as well as other surrounding subjects. I have a number of online courses, an astrology foundation course, an astrology 1 to 3 year long course, a trilogy of tarot, 2 moon courses, and 1 working with elemental magic. With access to me, video and notes, this is a great way for you to be able to learn in your own time and at your own pace. And finally, I have an esoteric pack on each zodiac sign. It's a PDF taking you deeper into the soul expression of your sign, so that you can learn to work with that and expand into some of your sign's potential, rather than just keeping things on the limited psychological level that you may have read in books. So for any of that, please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com.